Good afternoon, students. Welcome to today's training session on finding information in Science Direct. We will basically look at finding full text articles in Science Direct. My name is Annette Joubert, and I will be sharing with you. First of all, we will be looking at the PowerPoint. We will start with the PowerPoint, and then I will continue live and do a live session in Find Plus. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. You can ask throughout, and then I will answer your questions as we go along. If I need, I'll maybe have to stop to allow people to join, but then I will just continue with the presentation straight afterwards. I just want to, sorry, I just had to do something there. Okay. So we will start with the PowerPoint on Science Direct. And Science Direct is, can you all see the PowerPoint? Is it visible on your side? Can you just give me indication? Okay.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Thank you so much. Thanks. Okay, so the PowerPoint that you see, it's very short. It's just a basic introduction to Science Direct. I just want to give you a bit of background information. If you haven't seen this, if you have seen this before, heard about this, please bear with me. I don't know how many of the students that joined now today have joined previously, so I have to also share this with everyone. So the Science Direct is a database that provides subscription-based access to peer-reviewed journals, articles, books, chapters, and open access content. On the following chapters, so it covers physical sciences and engineering, life sciences, health sciences, social sciences, and humanities. So that is the basic 4 areas that it covers, but you will also find it actually covers much more. Okay, so you can always try to do your search if it's not in this 4 fields here, but you can always search and see what you find. Okay, so when you do research, there are certain techniques that you can apply when you do research. But first of all, you need to decide on these 4 steps that you need to follow before you actually start with any search. So the first step would be decide on a search topic. So if you have a search topic, you already completed the first step. Then you find suitable search keywords for your topic. And then you find alternative keywords or synonyms to enhance your search results. Step 3. And then step 4, you can apply the search techniques for more specific results. Okay, so if you have a search topic, influence of occupational stress on quantity surveys performance, the step 2, you need to find now from the search topic your main keywords. So there you are, your 2 main phrases with more than 2 keywords, two keywords and more. We call that a phrase. So there are 2 specific phrases that you can apply, and then those are the phrases. Then you can also add work performance. Then step 3, you need to choose your alternatives. And then you go to Google and you search for alternatives for these specific keywords or phrases. And then you write it all down. And once you start with your research, you can actually apply that. There's also the search techniques that you can apply. This is now step 4, would be Boolean operators and phrase searching. So these are 2 different techniques, Boolean operators and phrase searching. So you can apply, it's not cast in stone. It's up to you. You can always do a search with the Boolean operator or without, and the same with the phrase searching. What is a Boolean operator? Boolean operators combine your keywords. So these are the words that you would use with between your keywords or between your phrases. We will look at and or. If you choose and as a Boolean operator, both the keywords will be displayed in each article of the search result. And it will give you basically less results than the OR Boolean operator, because the OR Boolean operator you will use between synonyms or related terms. So in this case, you will find articles on lift, separate articles also on elevator. So it will give you two sets of articles or search output. Then the second search technique that you can also apply would be the phrase searching, where you use quotation marks to show that you want this specific phrase in this particular order in your search results. Okay, so a basic search to find Science Direct on the library website. Your basic search, you would start or you would go to Science Direct, and you will find that on the online databases. If you click on online databases, you will see the list of all the databases that we subscribe to, and Science Direct will be one of those databases. So now I will switch to my live page. Can you all see the live page?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you for that confirmation. Okay, so I see this is our library website. So before we start, is there anyone on this group here that doesn't have a library pin yet? Is there anyone that doesn't have a library pin? Because if you all have a library pin, I will just continue to the database to Science Direct. Please email me if you don't have a library pin. I will put my email address in the text box afterwards, because that is important to access any of the online databases, any online information that you want to download. You will need that library pin to access the information off campus. Okay, so I will just continue to the database. I don't want to waste time if you have seen this before. So if you go back to the list of online databases here, if you click on that, you will see a list of databases will pop up, and it's all in alphabetical order. You've got an A to Z list at the top. So it's much more easier if you just click on S, and it will take you to the direct spot where you can see Science Direct. There we are. You will see there's also other databases with S preceding Science Direct, but we click on Science Direct to access that platform. You can register on Science Direct. Then you will be able to see all your searches that you have done. I'm not going to register now, but it is advisable to register, and you will be able to see your search history. The Science Direct is a very user-friendly database. You will see when you get your results, it's very neat, it's very clean, it's very user-friendly. You are able to access the PDF, the full text articles very quickly. Okay, so let's use this example. I'm going to use the phrase searching. I just want to add the phrase searching. Renewable energy. And you see, you can also add, you can also search under author's name or specific title of a journal. You can search under that title with the volume, issue, and pages. But we are only going to do that one search now. So then you click on search. And now you get your search results. Okay, so we said that the phrase searching, when you put that in, you will see your phrase in that particular order. So you will see here renewable energy, all the words are next to each other. What it can do if you don't put the quotation marks there, it can actually break up the words and spread, put renewable somewhere else and energy, it splits up the words. It can do that. So that's always why we actually put the quotation marks there, so that you can get that phrase together in the sentence or in the search output. Then you will see there's quite a number of results displayed on this page. As with any with any of the other databases, there's always you can always refine your results or limit your results. And on the left-hand side, you will see that there are limiters. You can limit by date. You can limit by article type. So your research articles would be the one that you should choose from this article type. And then you can limit according to publication title, subject areas. So here you will find more alternatives as well under subject areas and also publication titles. Okay, this one is not really important, so don't worry about that. Article type. Okay, so this once again, research articles. So you are interested in research articles, academic articles. And okay, so there are limiters. So if you go down, there's more subject areas and access type. Open access, this is accessible by anyone. So anyone can access this open access journals. You will see there's quite a lot of them here. It actually gives you research article open access. So it tells you what it is. This is a research article full text access. So this is a Science Direct article and this is an open access. So it actually tells you what it is, a research article. And this is a mini review, a review article. So the best one to look out for would be your research article, because that is the academic articles. The review article might not be a good option. It's just basically a review of the article. So just be careful what you use for your list of references and for your research, for the content of your research. As I scroll further down, I just want to see if there's different ones popping up here. Most of them is research article and full text access. So you will see this page is very neat, very easy to understand and follow. So if you click on the title of the article here, you will see on this page, you will also be able to see the abstract if you click there. And then obviously you can download here. We will do that now. And then you also get your title here of the article and also the title of the journal. So let's click on the title of the article. So now you get to your title page where you are able to see actually much more. Here they give you more information on this specific article. For instance, the title, the referencing information. So this is the energy reports. You will use this for your referencing, as well as the author's names, the title of the article. If you are working on Mendeley, we are not using that at the university, but some people are. You can add that to Mendeley. Then you have your highlights of the article, the abstract, keywords, also very useful. And then you have the whole introduction, and it goes quite far down. And you also have your, if there's any tables or any images, you can see that here. So there's quite a lot here. Outline of the article. There's also recommended articles on the right-hand side. So this is related to this specific topic. So you can also access these articles by clicking on download PDF. So this is really easy to access. So when you click on download PDF on this page, it will go to download this article. And you will be able to find your full text article, which you can download, or you can print this article here, the top. There's options there to download and print. Okay, so is there any questions up to this point? I really like this database. It's really easy. If you go to some of the other databases, they are quite busy and full. Okay, so let's go back to our previous page. See if I can get, sorry, I just want to move. Go back to the previous page. And okay, now from this page, you can also access the full text by clicking on download PDF. And you will be able to get to the same place. So there's two places where you can click on download. It's on the home, on the result page, or you can go to the title and click on the title page. Make sure that when you are on the title page, when you go to the title, make sure that you actually take down all the information for the referencing. As mentioned here, the title of the journal, all the information here, and the title of the article and the author's names. So you need to take that down to keep for your referencing. And then, okay, I want to do that search again. So if we look at the number of results here, it's quite a number of, we can actually, you can see there's already for 2022, 23 results, articles published. So let's choose this option, and you will see it actually update immediately. But here you find book chapters now. You don't want to see book chapters, you want to see journal articles. So let's see if we go to research. Okay, there's only one research article. If we click there, there's only one research article for 2022. So here's where you actually play, and you can really go wild with what they have available on the left-hand side. So let's say, for instance, we choose the option, not the 2020 option. Click on 2020. It will give you 13,100 articles still. So that is quite a lot. But remember, it's not all related. So it's up to you to go to these articles and actually look at the abstract and see if the article is actually what you need to use for your research. So that is your task, to go through these articles and use and select the ones that you want to use. And this is when you register, you build up a search history that you can actually access. If you click here, say for instance you want to download this, you can download the article, you can download simultaneous articles as well. It takes a bit longer to download, if you only download individually, it will go quicker, but you can download simultaneous articles by just clicking on the left hand side in the boxes here. So it will add to that list, and then you can just click on download and it will download all the articles simultaneously. Any questions up to this point? There is not much more about this database that I can show you. There's relevance, also according to date. Then we also have an advanced search option. Let me just go back there to the first page. The advanced search option, if you click there, it actually still gives you the one search box, but there's more options. So if you have specific information of a specific journal, you can enter that in the search boxes here. I'm just going to look for another title or another keywords. Energy production. An operator. Africa. And you don't have to fill in all the search boxes if you just want to go to the advanced search, but it's actually the same as the basic search. You will get your results. And once again, you can go, this is short communication, so that one will definitely not be a good article. So you just look for research articles, or you can go here if there's also the research articles there. Let's see publication title. If we use a different subject area, publication title, let's use this one. In energy policy, and then it will update to the amount of results there, and you will see the results immediately. So you will be able to access these results immediately. And you can also clear your filters if you want to start over and choose a different one. Environmental science. And if you go to your, I'm just going to choose this one now. You can go to your article immediately, and or you can, I just want to go to the title to show you here on the right hand side. You find alternatives or similar titles. So you can just go to that, specifically to that title, and you can download this article as well if you want to do that. So that is how easy it is to actually find information in Science Direct. It's much easier than most of the databases. Is there any questions from your side? Any questions? Okay, so once you have downloaded your full text article, you need to find the reference for this full text article. I just want to get back to my home page. Let's go here. Now you need to get a reference style for that specific article. So on the library home page, if you go to reference styles, click on reference styles, And there's two reference styles here, Harvard and APA. Most of the students use the Harvard. It depends on the department. So you have to make sure which reference style you should use, whether it's Harvard or APA or any of the other reference styles that they prefer. So once you determine that, you would go to the specific reference style that you need. You put in your login details. Same details that you would put in when you log in off campus. And then you would see your list of examples. So these are the types of information sources available. And they are for books, ebooks, journal articles. There's two options under the online journal articles in the database, no DOI, with DOI. So let's just click on the first one and you will see on the next page, you will see the explanations for each one. So if it's no DOI, is assigned to online content, include the home URL for the journal or magazine in the reference. So it explains what it is in this notes here. And then you will go down. Remember, the first one was a print out of a print issue. So you would go to your journal in the database, and then you will use the components, basically what I've told you, like the author, the title of the journal, the volume of the journal, issue, pages, and the URL. And then you will apply that in your example. So this example is here for you to show you where to put the punctuation, and you have to follow this strictly. You can't change anything. This is the formula, and this is what you need to use when you are doing your referencing for the Harvard, or sorry, this one was the APA. So make sure that you do follow the guidelines strictly, because the lecturers are very strict on referencing and the way you do it, and you have to use the same reference style throughout and the same formula. You have to use that throughout. So that is important to remember. Just want to go back. And then if you ever get stuck, Library on iLearn will also give you lots of guides and tutorials on how to find information, not only in Science Direct, but also in most of the other databases. If you go under general, this one, the first one here is your general guide, a general, this is where we put all the general tutorials. Then you have your EndNote tutorials. There's videos. There's also faculty, different faculties with what they offer. And then let's just go to the first one. I just want to show you what you will find here. So there's different Find Plus ebooks, EBSCO, Sabinet, Emerald, Google Scholar, Taylor and Francis Science Direct. So here you will find also.
Sorry, ma'am, to disturb you.
Sorry,
Hello?
I can't hear you. Yes, can I ask you?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you can.
Concerning the referencing style, né? I'm a bit confused. When you are referencing using the journal article, usually the articles, they will show the references and whatnot. But then we're told that we shouldn't use the references that they already used there. So how do we tell which one is the author of that particular article or the journal article?
Okay, if you go back to, let me go back to my articles. Let me go back. I think I still have the articles here. You see, here are this is the title, the journal of, that tells you this is the title. So preceding the title, there's always the volume and all the information regarding this specific title. So you always write everything down. Then your author would be here. All these authors should be included in your reference and the title of the article. So there's basically 4 things that you always include. It's the title of the journal, the title of the article, and the authors. So the title of the journals are accompanied by additional information, this information here. If you look at any of the other articles, let me see if I opened any of the other articles here. If you look at this article as well, this is the title of, this is not really a good example. That one is not a good example. Let me just go back to my list of results. If I choose a research article, let's choose this one. You will see there is your title of the journal. So it's environmental research and also all the details here. So that is what you need to take down. Then the title of the article, if there's a subtitle, you also take down the subtitle, okay? The complete full title. And then the authors will always be close to the title. So you will always find the authors below the title. Somewhere you will see it close to the title. So the authors, the same here, you take down all the authors' names and you include them in your reference. Was that the question that you asked?
Yes, that was a question. Thank you very much. This was very helpful.
It's a pleasure. So when you go to your reference, just do yourself a favor. When you find an article and it's got a lot of references, let's see if this one's got references at the bottom. Let me just go down quicker. Let's go to the reference list. Here's the reference list of this article. You will see. Okay, so there's your author, all the authors, the title of the article. This is a discussion paper and it comes out of Google Scholar. Somewhere here there should be, okay, this is a discussion paper. It's not a journal article. So that's why you don't see the bibliographic. There we are. You see, this is a journal article. In this case, they used the they did not write out the full name, but it's always better to write out the full name. So this is the authors, and this is the title, and there's your journal article, and all the credentials that goes with that. So it's the volume, the year, the pages. Okay, so this is basically the format, but I don't think this is the APA. Which style are you using? Do you know?
I'm using APA.
APA. Okay, so then you can just go to that list I showed you now, but make sure that you get all the information that they need before, because you don't want to go back and forth. When you're busy with the journal article, just write down all the information, and then you go to APA reference style, and you find the example there, and you can just do that example.
Okay, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. And this is also a good tip for when you're busy with the article that is really related to your topic. It's always a good idea to maybe go to your reference list here. You will find maybe other articles that you can also use for your assignment. Don't look at only look at the articles, the academic articles. The articles are always easy to trace when you see something like this. When you see a title and you see something like this, it looks like numbers or volume issue pages, then you know this is a journal article. This is an academic journal article. And this one came from Google Scholar. So it's easy to trace that. Let's see if we go to Google Scholar. Okay, so here we are. So now all you do when you click on that Google Scholar, it was in blue. So if anything is in blue, you know you can access that online. So now all you do, you just click here on PDF and you should get access to this article in full text. See if
Okay.
we find the full text of this. This is JSTOR. We do subscribe to this database. So I'm just looking to see if there's anything that says PDF or full text. Doesn't look like it. I just want to see the title, Journal of Biogeography. Let me show you another tip. We have time. So I'm going to copy this title. I just want to check something. So you don't see this in full text now. So let's copy this title and we go back to our home page. Okay. Now on the home page, you can go to the classic catalog. So this is normally where you would search for books, for paper copies in the library. So if you click there, there's a list here, a drop-down list. So let's see if this journal, you select journal title there. So we want to see if this journal title is available online. Okay, so you click on journal title, then you paste that specific title in here and click on submit. I just want to see if this title is available online. No, it is not. But if it was the case, then you could also access this article through the journal, through the classic catalog. It is it's very easy to access if you have all the details of the article, but that article is not available in full text. But you can always search under the list, the reference list, and see if there's other articles as well that might be available in full text. And another tip for you, when you go to your reference list, I just want to see where's my reference list. Sorry, I'm jumping around now. I'm just thinking of ways that you can that would be helpful when you get to the articles and you want to see if you can't find the articles in full text. I just want to get to that screen again. Let me do okay, here we are. Okay, so say for instance you want to see if one of these articles are available in the library. You can also do this. So you copy the title of the article, then you go back to your home page and you go to Google Scholar. So I saw that it was actually on Google Scholar. So you click on Google Scholar, you paste it here, search. Okay, this one also says PDF, so let's see if this one is going to be available. Okay, I see it's the same. It's also JSTOR, so that is the reason we don't subscribe. We do subscribe to this database, but not to the journal title. But you can continue like that, and hopefully it's the same journal that we had previously. I think it's the same example. So that is the way that if it's available in full text, it will download that article for you. And you will be able to access the article in full text. Yeah. So that is how you could maybe check if one of these articles are available in full text. And I just want to see if this is the same. This is also Google Scholar. Maybe it's the same journal. Let's see if it's going to work this time. I just want to go to Google Scholar and paste it there and see if I can find this. Okay, this one doesn't say PDF, but I'm going to click on the title and see what it gives me. Okay. If you cannot find it in full text, you can request the articles through interlibrary loans. If it's really an article that you want, you can send interlibrary loans. The lady there will be able to request it for you. Is there any other questions from your side with regards to Science Direct? There's not much to show because it's so basic. It's such a basic, it's such a user-friendly database. It really helps you a lot. And it's very clean. You can see you just click on the title and there, or the PDF, and there you go. It's opening the PDF. You don't have to look and search a lot. So that's why it takes quick. It's much quicker than any of the other databases to access the PDFs in Science Direct. But if you have any questions, I'm going to put my email address for you now in the text box. So you can email me if you have any questions on this, on Science Direct or anything else. You can email me and I will be able to assist you, even if it's the library pin. Make sure that the library pin is actually working, because you will not be able to access the information that I showed you. If it's full text and you don't have your library pin in order, then you will not be able to access the information in full text. So keep that in mind when you're working off campus. It is crucial that you sort out the library pin if it's not sorted out yet. So thank you from my side. I really appreciate the attendance and the interest in the databases. I hope you have learned something today and that you will apply that. It's one thing learning something, but you also have to go and practice. That is the main thing. So go and practice and learn and get all your articles. There is quite a lot there. As you could see, there's quite a lot. So you just limit your results and get to what you need. But thank you from my side. I'm just going to stop the recording. And then we are basically done with the session for today.